just a bad start, a really bad one. No energy. Everybody was sloppy. Me, the first one, and we just shouldn't let this happen again. It was a terrible start.
Describe the way your bench helped you guys get back in the game.
I think they won us the game. They were amazing. I think leading by JB and Max. They were amazing. But the whole bench, credit to everybody. They won us the game. They put us back into the game, and they were amazing today.
Okay, we'll move to Zoom. Kevin Gray.
Kevin Gray, 105 through the fan. Luka, what do your eyes do when you see a big man switched off onto you like you did in the fourth quarter where Pirtle came out onto you a few times? Do you like those moments when you see a big guy, know that you can take advantage of those moments there?
Yeah, I love it. Sometimes you don't know what to expect, if they're going to double me or they're just going to leave one-on-one. So, I think I just took advantage. I was way more aggressive on the fourth than I was the first three quarters. And I think that's what I got to do for the whole game.
Luke?
Hey, Lucas. So it looks like you were able to, your spots with ease pretty much throughout the whole game. But then, like you said, in the fourth quarter too. Can you talk a little bit about what you saw from the defense and what your guys' offensive system was allowing you to do to get to your spots?
Yeah, like I always say, from our defense, I think today was pretty good. Not the first 4 or 5 minutes, they scored 23 points. But, through the whole game, I think we played great defense and then just got a transition into our offense.
And we'll do one in Spanish, Leonardo.
Hola Luca, te saluda Leonardo Torres desde Perú. Felicidades por la victoria. Luca, del arranque lento a lo que terminaron jugando, ¿qué cambió para ganar?
Creo que la energía, como he dicho antes, el banquillo nos dio mucha energía. Ellos jugaron estupendamente, nos volvieron al juego, así que la energía lo cambió todo.
All right, thank you, Luca.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Luca. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start with questions in the room.
Jason, you're down 20 there early, and just tell us, how did you get back in this game? I know your bench was a triple role there.
Yeah, we got up to a slow start. I didn't think we were going to get that slow of start, but it happens in this league. The character of that bench, this is a team win, but the bench came in and gave us some energy that was much needed. And then from that point on, we started to get into the game. San Antonio, again, well coached. We knew that they were going to put pressure on us. We were just a little slow, to start the game. And it's been like that, since the season started. So we just have to talk about it and address it.
What in particular did Jalen do to help jumpstart you guys?
Energy, just the pace. I thought they were moving a little bit faster than that first group. And so, again, I thought he's been playing great for us. And so for him and Maxey, again, that bench, and then Frank was great too. When, we're down a guy, the next guy up, Frank answered the call. He was great. So, again, that bench got us going. And then, everybody else started to participate there in the second half. We talk about runs, and in that locker room we talk about defensive runs, not so much offensive runs. And I think there for a minute we went on a 6-minute run defensively where we held them, scoreless, and that's going to help us when we're not making shots.
Just want to talk the other day about a conversation you guys had this summer and how that was kind of a big thing for him. What do you remember from getting to know him and meeting him this summer, and what did you kind of sense about his motivation for this year at that point?
Yeah, watching, his career, not just at the NBA level, he's a winner. And so being able to talk to him this summer, just asking, what did he want to achieve? Let's get to number one, and that's, we know getting paid, but let's now move to number two. And I told him his leadership is going to be needed. And so I think Jalen is a born leader. He loves the moment of, the game tied or, needing a stop. He's a competitor, and he could start in this league easily. And so for him to have that type of weapon to come off the bench is big. And so he's been great for us. And the conversations we've had, just not this summer, but during games and during practices have been great.
What stands out to you from what you've seen defensively through 4 games?
They're trying. It's not that hard. Effort, they are trying to execute the game plan. And you know, in the past, they've heavily relied on, you know, outscoring the team. And yes, that's fun, but championships are won by playing defense. And they're playing defense, and they believed, even though we were down, that the defense was going to, you know, tighten up and it was going to get us back in the game, and that's what happened.
Speaking of your defense, how big of a factor was Maxey out there tonight with the 6 blocks?
Yeah, Maxey was everywhere. Offensively, he was big for us behind the line, and then also defensively, the blocks and just, you know, trying to change shots and rebound. Again, we were down a guy, and he stepped up and was big for us.
How unique is it for a player like him to be able to, I think he did it twice tonight, where he blocked the man he was defending, I think on the second jump. How unique is that from a big man to be able to do something like that?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the German bigs, they all can fly. And so, maybe not one. But Maxey is an athlete. He's a basketball player. He can not just shoot, but defend. He's a true pro, and he fits right in. And so to see his athletic ability on the defensive end was big for us tonight.
Okay, we're going to go to Zoom for one last question. Kevin Gray.
And Kevin Gray, 105 through the fan. Jason, what did you see, particularly in the fourth quarter, with the Spurs switching everything, especially with Powell setting the screen up top for Dončić and him being able to exploit Podol there, especially to get some big buckets in the fourth quarter?
Yes, with Spurs defense switching there, putting their big on to LD, we've seen a lot of that early on, and LD took advantage of that. You know, he went on flurry there from behind the arc, and then also getting in the paint and being able to finish. And so, you know, it was big for us. Again, he's a great passer, and he's going to say that, you know, those 7 turnovers have to be better. But again, with him having the ball late, he's going to make the right decision, and he did that tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we got